You will hit Centerville. PO. It's on a hilltop. There's not much to this town. Again, it's a cemetery, a grocery store, a post office. There's a blacksmith about a half a mile from like the post office. There is a schoolhouse about a quarter mile the other direction. It's just there's not a lot here. There's not a lot of people here. This is the town for all the farms in this general vicinity. You find out that early in November, Buford Ames, who owns the Centerville grocery and post office, found a package on the counter. It was filled with paper money and coins totaling nearly $2,000. No sign of forced entry, or there's no way anybody could have gotten in. His dog sleeps here. He's a big black retriever, sleeps in the grocery store at night, and the dog would at least have woken up Ames, who has a bedroom upstairs. But he didn't hear anything. Shep didn't make any noise at all, and there you go. Shep always alerts when somebody tries to break in, but there was no alert. Nothing. The dog was silent and fine. So he doesn't know how this money got here or who could have gotten it in. It's like a ghost came in. Mm-hmm. He's going to put you up that night too if you want to spend the night there. Because there's no hotel or anything in this town either.
Well, wait. Yes, I just got here at night, right?
You got there late afternoon.
Yeah. I'm sleeping in.
Okay. Okay, that's the 11th. All right.
Sleeping while she can, she knows.
So you've been... Okay. So that's where we're going to leave you for the moment.
Okay.
You guys! Dun, dun, dun. Team beat up, scared of underground, and bloody map.
And
that's a good
side
team.
adventure.
And what?
Side adventures.
Side adventures. Yes, team side adventures. That's actually perfect. On the 11th, morning of the 11th,
So team.
last night Stalloid brought a ghost up and you talked to him and found out that all he wanted for his final wish was that $200 of gold dust be given to his niece. And then you remember Pete Sutter was the one Pete Sutter was the one that searched the bodies, and he probably grabbed it when he found your map.
I mean, I can just give her $200.
Yeah, you could. Same difference. So anyway, so the morning of the 11th is when you guys. What do you want to do? What do you three want to do?
Heading after Pierce.
Stalloid. I pull off my gloves and feel like my burn.
Oh, his hand's all burnt up. It
Yeah.
looks like it might have got hit by lightning. That's weird.
Can you roll the dice for me, Dad?
Uh-oh.
You got an 88.
Oh,
see,
I can't do nothing about
I can't do anything about that.
Oh, cover that up. Gross.
Ew.
Yeah, it looks like a hand. Looks like you fucked it up. Good job.
I recommend putting honey on it.
Are you asking for
That wasn't a critical
first aid
foul.
services? 'Cause I'm bad at that. Wish Weisswald was here.
She will be soon.
Alright, let me
I don't
see.
know that.
Mess up.
Where even is it on the sheet?
First aid should be under F. Up, middle top.
None of y'all pay me anyway.
I got base.
Floyd does.
Look, I missed it. I filled it up.
Can I attempt the first aid myself?
No, especially on your hand. You would not be able to do a good job. You would probably require
We can get that looked at
penalty
the time.
die.
Yes, a ride's journey away.
Yeah, one day. It's only one day.
Didn't I get injured? No, I didn't.
You didn't because somebody patched you up.
Yeah.
Right.
You got completely patched up.
I did.
Was you the one that did it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
And a little bit on,
Okay.
what, didn't Pete Sutter do a little too?
Well, he slapped me back in conscious.
Oh shit, we used the wrong rule.
He's pretty good at first aid.
Uh-oh.
You're only supposed to get a point back.
That's what you do when you
Successful
lost
first
all
aid.
results.
I've been messing this up.
Give him a good whack.
You got trauma back to life.
It's also always supposed to be good the first hour afterwards, but I'm going to make an exception in your case, so you're not at 1 hit point.
I am sure that one hit.
Oh shit, I forgot.
But first aid,
You're messed
he
up.
got he's got bruises
Don't fall
all
off your
over
horse.
his face. Otto,
Oh, yeah,
temporarily,
you got,
your appearance is probably going to be
Monster
down like 30 or 40 points. It's not permanent,
Well,
but
I
you're
have
a
5 appearance,
mess.
so it's down like 30.
Like he just, he looks
I look
awful.
worse than...
Basically, this guy just came and just went pound, pound, pound,
When we
pound.
ride into town, they're like, how did y'all get that corpse to sit on the horse like that?
Could be. Ew. Okay, so what's the plan for this team? You guys are trying to still patch him up.
Go team.
I figured we'd ride.
Right.
Right.
Well,
But we
sure.
ride at a small pace,
Yeah.
a slow pace.
Does the deputy know first aid?
Deputy is still here.
He's still here.
Do you want to try fixing my
I'll do.
Come on, Deputy.
He's got
thought you were
What's
already
this
dead.
third aid?
35.
First aid.
30.
We're also giving you, I'm giving you this, you shouldn't be able to get first aid at this point. It's only an hour, but I'm going to go ahead and do it just to get you some. 30. He's got 51 for your face, and an 81 for the burned hand. No, he don't know nothing about nothing.
Fire meet fire.
So,
Can I use a pharmacology to look for, or a pharmacology or a botany to look for some aloe in the area?
aloe's not going to help. Oh, his burn.
For the burn.
I don't think you're going to find, look up, I don't think you're
I
going
mean,
to find
it's,
aloe.
if it's a
Is it
desert
everywhere?
plant.
You're in the mountains.
Oh,
These might be Badland mountains, but they're mountains. They're mountains. It's a mountain.
hard botany check.
Extreme
We
botany
need to
check.
get you to a
Extreme
doctor.
I need to, if you get an extreme botany check, I'll be like,
Thank you.
they are sometimes only found under certain rocks, blah, blah, blah.
That's right.
Okay. So that killed an hour. And now you guys heading on to South Arkansas?
I'm just gonna just try and not slide off my horse.
Yes.
And let the
Otto's a parent.
Good luck
Obviously,
getting on the horse in the first
shit.
Oh,
place.
I mean, he's got 2 people to help him on the horse.
You gotta tie him to
Okay.
We probably
So-
should tie the stirrups.
You could get some, you've got rope. There's some cut pieces too, right?
Yeah.
There's shorter pieces to hobble the horses too. So you could kind of just like secure him to it if you want.
Now remember, Otto, if you need to pee, let us know well in advance.
There you go.
Or just go.
Alright.
That's your horse, I don't care.
So you guys reach South Arkansas in the late afternoon.
Thanks.
And there's not a lot there. There's, like I said, a hardware store. Not a hardware store. There's a there's hot springs, a schoolhouse, trading post,
Hot springs will heal.
the Joseph S. Hutchinson Grocery and General Merchandise Store. And each of you can make me a spot hidden.
Yeah. I made it.
Made it.
Pretty sure.
There's also 2 familiar horses
Yeah.
tied up in front of the. Y'all made it. Y'all noticed this. It's fine. I guess it's
My
fine
80.
you made this. I shouldn't have made you make a roll. But check them off if you made them. In front of the
Well, okay.
grocery store.
I feel like I shouldn't have to, or if it's one of my horses.
It is one of your horses. No,
I don't think I should have
it's not one of your horses.
Wait, whose horse was it?
It looks like Weisswald
Oh, okay.
and Satan.
My savior.
Weisswald's horse. What was your horse's name, Ashton?
Diane.
I
Looks
wasn't
like
sure if it was
Cheyenne
Lydia
and
on my
Satan.
horse.
And Satan.
Satan is Ophelia's horse. You recognize that? Black, horrific, terrible,
Apparently,
angry-looking
false
horse.
aloe grows in Arkansas. So maybe
False
you found
aloe. Oh my
you found
God!
Satan.
Put this on, you'll be fine. Ah!
It's worse.
I want to stop itching.
It's actually poison ivy in that family. God.
I'm trying to figure out what it does, but I haven't.
Here we go. Yeah. Satan, bay. Oh, Satan's a bay. She's not black. Solid color, flesh marks on the flanks, a white snip on her muzzle, and a diamond on her forehead.
No.
On his forehead.
No.
Notes or traits. Hates all living things.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Likes rocks.
Loves rocks.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
those 2 horses are tied up in front of the grocery store.
You can roll for your horse now. This is the world we live in.
Okay.
Hey, I think it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it. I liked it until my horse got sickly and horrible. But
The horse is old, though, too, right?
that's how I justified it.
Yeah.
Your horse is... She's already got fast movement. We rolled something for her horse already.
Yeah.
She's very fast. She
And
paid
I
extra
already
for
know
it.
what it looks like anyways.
And Corey's fearless.
It's a dapple gray, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's fine. You don't have to roll. It's up to you. So yeah, you recognize Weisswald's horse and Ophelia's horse
I'm just getting.
in front of the grocery
I'm trying
store.
to like fall face first. Off
Is it
my
the
horse and just
12th yet?
stumble
All right,
forwards.
you try to get off your horse and you're tied onto it. So
The 11th or the 12th?
it's the 11th. This is the 11th. Right now, you're on time-wise. You guys are on the same track. You're with Kyle. Kyle's in the next town. Your characters don't know this, but you do. And you guys on the 11th. And it's pretty late on the 11th. You could continue on. You probably want to talk to Weisswald first,
Yeah.
but you could continue on. You'd probably end up camping
I'm
according to the map.
gonna burst into the general store and go, is there a doctor in here?
Weisswald, you're getting some supplies. By the 11th, you've reached South Arkansas. You and Ophelia have been asking about them and about Clayton Pierce, because you found out from Shunchiwa, whatever her name is, that he was with them too. And so you've been finding, oh yeah, he was here yesterday. Yeah. That's the grocery order. He was here yesterday, and left yesterday morning. Him and his wife split up. I don't think they're going to make it. Well, he went one way and she went another completely, so.
She said gold and then she left.
She had this look in her eyes.
Like she was digging
I've seen it in a lot
That's
of
what you learned.
locals'
So,
eyes.
but there's not been any stuffy, puffy man or an engine or a man with a scar. He's got a scar too. And I just checked this. And that's when. Is there a doctor in the house?
Is there a doctor in here? And I have a shit-eating grin on.
Hello, Stalloid.
Jacali's like right behind him, like,
Oh, is that the
We
puppy
need
man?
you.
Oh,
Did either
surprise.
And I guess John. Oh yeah, he's still stuck in the horse.
Guys, the horse.
Got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave you
are you gonna
outside.
help? Our
There's
brilliant
just
work
a
of
corpse
engineering.
tied to the horse.
Nice.
No,
That's what you say.
Otto's on the horse. He's moving, but his entire head is bruised. Like somebody beat on his face with a.
You'll be amazed at our work. We kept
He's
him
Do
going.
I even recognize him?
You recognize him. He's trying to get off the horse, and he's like he's apparently tied to his horse, but not like tied. Just like tied to hold him.
I'll get over and I'll help him on time.
So I have a badge on my coat.
Oh, and he's wearing a marshal's badge.
Deputy badge.
Federal marshal. There's no real deputy badge. It just says federal marshal. He's calling him his deputy. He's probation,
Nice.
but he's essentially a marshal. So
Oh shit.
unless the paperwork does not get approved. So yeah, he's got a badge on. He looks like shit. He looks terrible. This man should probably be in a bed somewhere.
How thorough are background checks?
Not.
Okay.
I was gonna say, going with how many like crimes happens where like what's the word I'm looking for? Like identity like scams
Oh yeah, where you claim
were
that,
going on.
my name's Clayton Pierce. I'm a marshal.
Yeah,
I'll
back
guard your
then
bank.
there were a lot of that.
I'll transfer your money. Give it here.
So basically, it's just going to be like, as long as he's not got wanted posters up after him or some bullshit.
In major cities.
And you've actually like said you vouched for him sort of. So yeah, the paperwork's probably going to go through unless there's some super huge secret in his past, like he's murdered 50 people in Texas or something. And
So then our deputy's a thing, or did I make that up?
He's
I
a
don't know.
he's a Civil War criminal.
What we're going to say is deputies are like marshals on probation. And as long as he does okay the next month or two, however long you feel,
Okay.
Maybe in the
then
States
yeah,
of
he'll be
America.
full-blown marshal. But as far as they're concerned, he's just a marshal.
Nice.
Anyway, so that was a digression. So Otto looks like somebody has taken a stick to him, and he's got a badly burned hand as well.
I need a bed first.
Can you help me get untied first?
No, you're in time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stalloid said he was going to help. You guys can get him off the horse. He's hobbling around. There's also apparently on his horse, tied to his horse, is a muzzle-loading rifle, like a musket. You've never seen it before. That's why I'm noting this. You noticed this. It's like hooked onto his horse.
As soon as I'm done, I'm tired.
Give me medicine checks to do him any good at this point. We're going to kind of throw some of these rolls out just to give him a few hit rolls. Alright, so I'm going to give you a D3. If he gets a night's rest and you give him poultices and Floyd keeps giving him some more of his stuff, what'd you get?
I hit a eye.
1 point back. So that's for the head. You can also do the hand, Ashton. He's taking 2 points to his hand.
Made it.
Okay, so
That's an extreme.
that's an extreme 2 points back. Your hand. She wraps your hand up. She puts some soothing stuff on it.
Louisiana mud.
You actually have use of your hand a little bit better now. No, real medicine. So
I'll explain what happened.
you're gonna have to explain it because you wasn't here.
Solid.
So, we were, in hindsight, I'm not sure why we did this, but
Oh, it was to watch Pete Sutter.
yeah. But so we were in this.
Hold on. I'll
I was going to whisper to you what's going on in the background.
wait till he's done talking and then keep it in mind.
Found some like the
Yeah.
snake people's ruins.
Shit. Where's Ophelia? Ophelia's still in the store. Actually, she didn't give a damn.
That's where I am.
Somebody needs a doctor. Okay, so Ophelia's in the store. She's still picking out foodstuffs, asking the storekeeper if they have any live animals to eat, that kind of thing.
We were checking.
She knows just to ask for live animals, not live animals to eat.
Oh, okay, yeah, live animals. She's getting stuff that she knows you eat too, so
Um,
she's finishing the shopping.
we're checking out a bunch of desperados, cowboys. They're trying to raid the ruins, and when we were fighting them, one of the dead corpses got back up, and the reason why my hands burned is that Stalloid, in his infinite brilliance, decided to use the lightning gun when all of us were around the corpse, and
Except
it
for me.
conducted into my sword and burned my hands. And then the corpse proceeded to beat me relentlessly until I was woken by Pete Sutter beating me relentlessly. And that's how I am here.
It was a fun day.
He's the only one hurt, though, right?
As far as you can tell, yeah, because Jacali has a blood stain. You got hit here.
Done.
She got a really big blood stain, and
The usual.
there's a bullet hole in her doeskin jacket, and well, you can't tell the clothing, but there's a bullet hole in the front, and there is a pretty good sized blood stain there. But she looks fine, as far as you can tell.
There is more to explore down there if Ophelia's interested, but there are some places that I don't think I can go anymore.
Stalloid's uninjured. From what you can see, he's back inside.
He's in a different suit, though.
Alright, so what are you telling her? What is this? I can't. This doesn't.
Yeah, I know. It messed up the voice.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying,
Oh.
if you saw Pete Sutter tied up,
Are you telling her about the
you would
scripts and
investigate
stuff?
immediately.
Okay.
and also that, like, I'm currently learning that spell, trying to learn that spell, trying to decipher it.
Oh, to contact.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and see if she's interested in helping.
Uh-oh.
Bad idea.
Yeah, she knows that spell. She knows how to cast that spell. Perhaps I am busy teaching Eva Weisswald certain spells to help destroy primates. That's what she tells you.
Okay.
But she might be able to help you. She does. She did look interested. She usually is pretty emotionless, so
Do I
there
get a
was an
bonus for
expression on
having
her
two
face.
sources?
No. Not really. So anyway, you have learned that Pierce was here yesterday.
Oh.
So he is probably, and you are in the next town up the line is Centerville, but it'd be dark by the time you got there, but you can get there probably in 2 or 3 hours. You push your horses.
Not in his condition.
That's up to you. That's entirely up to you. Your horses are still pretty fresh. You got here yesterday. You spent the night, and then you were you would have gotten here today too. You got here today too, so it'd be pushing the horses. But there you go. I'm throwing this out here for all of you. This is information that you would all figure
Otto
out.
lets know that he doesn't really want to go anywhere tonight.
That's fine. What do you guys want to do just in general?
Heal.
Yeah.
That will take weeks of bed rest.
It will. It'll take weeks of bed rest for you to really heal. So that's it. In metagaming, if you push, you might be able to hook up with Clayton Pierce. Metagaming again, you still might be able to easily catch up with him. It seems like he should have been further ahead of you guys, because he left 2 days ago. And if he was here yesterday and left this morning, because you got to Centerville just on the 11th, it's the 11th now. He just left this morning. He must be moving slower than you guys. And Lydia apparently took off in another direction, drooling and talking about gold or something. Not quite that, but she obviously, she's a prospector. She's got to make a living.
I think Jacali would be fine with waiting for the next day.
Okay.
It's Otto's condition, and also she hasn't seen Eva and Ophelia since they disappeared, having their bodies taken over by squid.
No, that's a month and a half ago. So yeah. Do you guys want to try to find a room? Do you want to just set up a camp somewhere?
Camp.
You can do that. There's a lot of space here. You can make a little campsite. I'm going to say it's clear weather because I didn't roll for weather today. We'll roll weather tomorrow. What?
I was just thinking about how, maybe the kids are like, oh, we get to sleep in the attic tonight at least, and then these poor people roll in.
No!
On the floor!
I figured we probably would find a bed for him, though.
You could find somebody local to pay a little money that he could have some place to sleep. Yeah, you can do that.
And then those kids are out of the attic again.
Sit it on the floor, Billy! So yeah, you can do that. So you can get a room. Essentially, it's an attic room, and you just crash up there. The rest of you guys have a fire and bedrolls, and it's rolling. It's not raining tonight, so that's good. Ophelia questions you pretty extensively on the crypts. What was that? I heard a gasp over here.
Sneakle.
The crypts. How old are they?
Wait. I still have the snake robot.
You still have what? You do! Shit, that's right. We have to retro that in. When she saw you, she was like, what is that? Where did you get it? Okay, so you didn't tell her about the crypts so much as you got interrogated about the crypts. Yeah. Inside the room, you're like, well,
and
I found
I do tell her that I did intend to put it back,
That's
but
fine.
we
How
rushed
vague
out.
were you? How vague were you?
But we forgot.
Huh? How vague was I about what?
Open that. Somebody knock? Did somebody park in a parking space they weren't supposed to?
Oh, package.
A package?
Whoa, is that addressed to apartment 3?
C?
Six.
No, this is apartment 3. I'm sorry. I don't know. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 6 is going to be on the other side on the ground floor.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I didn't expect to get a package here. Yeah, sorry. They took my number and never got it back, so I have this, but that doesn't really help. It's not out there.
All right, appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I could have got free kids.
No, fuck that. That's bad thing to do.
Okay, so what were you saying?
Yeah, so instead of you telling her about the crypts, it was an interrogation. Were you vague, like Stalloid sometimes is, at the beginning of the conversation? Yeah, we found some crypts.
No, I would have been like, no, we found some crypts.
So you go into immediate detail?
Well, crypts of a snake god.
Okay, and then that's when she starts pressing you, and then it turns into what feels like an interrogation about where is it?
I don't understand that it's
How
an
old was it?
interrogation.
Okay.
I'm just
That's
answering
fine.
it exactly.
But she's like battering you down with questions. So that happened in the grocery
I'm
store.
like, bam, 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 bam.
Okay, yeah.
Is it snakeskin robe? I don't remember.
Let's look it up.
Big.
I got the scenario right here. Yeah, it's very heavy.
It's oddly cooling. Blocks the sun really well.
Let's see.
I forgot I was wearing that. So yeah, I do have a very different suit on.
To be
Someone
fair,
has a new suit.
Cleaver.
Okay.
to be fair, just to even Ophelia know,
It's not a suit, it's a robe.
I did tell him to put it back on the skeleton. We got it.
So here it is. It is snakeskin, but it matched the mottled hide of the corpse that was in there. So it might actually be Serpent Man skin,
Oh!
but it's hard to tell.
Probably was.
Definitely putting it back.
When your friend comes in wearing the skin of your people.
That's why she started questioning though. No, it's obviously very old though. It's not like Stalloid killed a certain person.
When your friend comes in wearing the mummy skin of your people.
I hate you, Ben. Anyway,
Probably not
I'm at
friend
least,
anymore.
I'm at least getting purpose out of it.
so
It's not-
what are you doing with it then?
I'm going to put it back whenever we go back.
What are you doing with it now? Are you going to keep wearing it?
I figure.
That's fine. She obviously doesn't care one way or the other.
Oh, she doesn't?
But she wants to she does want to get back to those crypts.
Oh, well, we plan to.
Okay.
I asked her if she knows anything about slimes.
She doesn't.
Okay.
Her people were alchemy.
Yeah, I know it's
Not
different
like-
tribes, too,
yeah.
and, like, different time periods.
And
That's
several
fine.
hundred miles difference
Yeah.
of actual location. But yeah, she wants
knows
to
nothing
know
about
about.
science.
She doesn't know anything about this crypt though. It's not familiar to her. From your description of it, it doesn't sound like it's 225 million years old. If there are still bones in there and not just dust.
I do tell her about the pictures as well. Like, I give her elaborate detail. Like, I figure
it
it's
shows
not as old
human
as hers.
beings being enslaved.
Yeah.
They didn't have any 225 million
Yeah.
years ago. Primates had not even evolved yet. The only
I
reason
tell
that
her
she
about
knows
portals.
about humans is the studying that she did through time in order to prepare them to,
Tell her about the portals,
to come
the
to this era.
statue. Does she tell me the statue's you?
Yeah, she'll tell you it's you.
Okay. Nice, I know that now.
I'm gonna tell her also when we catch up. This might not be right now, I realize, but like I will tell
Around
her
the
about
fire.
my, like when I touched
Yeah.
the Yig statue and it gave me the vision of humans dying and suffering.
Yeah, okay. That wasn't her people because there were no humans
Yeah, no, I'm
in
just,
her
like,
era.
talking
So
about
she
that and like
obviously, so she seems intrigued actually in her dry, emotionless way of, oh, so my people enslaved men. Very good. No,
That should have been how it was for us. Then we got eaten by dinosaurs.
Essentially, yeah.
And also, I guess I know a little bit about the kind of mechanism that was there. We might have already all talked about it together, but I had that humming, and I kind of knew that it was like powering the thing. That is something that her people, that they did know how to do. That and she'll tell you that. Nothing you can do with it.
So the whole thing's shaped like a snake's.
Right. That spiral is what allows the corpses, usually the living dead, or sometimes actual dead, sometimes living are placed in them. That the power of their souls actually can be used to power gates and the like. So you don't need to expend your own
described
essence
to her the dark cave we went into.
She's not familiar with it at all.
She's not familiar with that?
No.
And I tell her I saw something slithering in it?
She reminds you that her city had not yet... Many of the cities fled underground. Yeah. Hers had not. And that's why they were coming to this time period, in order to take it over for themselves, until the dinosaurs, as you call them, destroyed us. Ahead of schedule. She's still displeased with that. What?
What's the stats on the musket?
Oh.
If anybody's keeping this.
Okay, so you guys anything else you guys want to discuss around the fire or anything?
Well, I'm not here, so.
No, you're sleeping.
Oh, I would also ask Ophelia, since she knows of gods, does she know anything of Bast?
Who's that?
That's a good question. Yeah, it is a who's that kind of thing. Even if the god existed back then, it probably wouldn't have been called Bast, maybe?
Yeah. Okay.
225 million years ago.
It's worth a shot.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know of a Bast.
And I just get real quiet and I go, okay.
Cry.
Everybody's like, what?
Here we go.
Start crying, though.
I do cry.
So, the stats here for the Charleville musket you can use. That one right there. It's going to be slightly different. 50-yard range, attacks around 1/4. No function. Yeah, those are pretty accurate stats. They use 69 caliber balls. So you're firing pistol round. You're firing musket balls that are like this big. Autos. They will blow a sizable hole in whatever you hit.
2d10.
Huh?
2d10 day.
Yeah, 2d10. But it's only at a 50-yard range. It does not have a good range because it's not rifled. It's just a musket.
Is there a way I could get it rifled?
No.
Probably not. It's going to be built that way. This is just an old gun. Probably from way before the Civil War that this guy probably had handed down from his father and his father's father. Possibly it might have been used during the Revolution. Okay. The night otherwise passes uneventfully in South Arkansas. November 12th. You're in Centerville.
Yeah.
You heading on?
Yeah.
To Helena? You can get Helena today.
Wait.
It's the next one. It's the next one up the river.
Yeah, but I know that the stagecoach was robbed between Centerville and Helena.
Yes, you do.
But I don't know who the people were.
Right. Make the idea check.
Yeah, check. No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, you're not sure about that. Not in this case.
Helena we are.
Helena. Helena is another small unincorporated settlement. About 500 people live there, mostly prospectors. It's mostly made of tents and rough structures. There is a post office that's made of stone. There's a covered bridge crossing the creek that continues up by the Arkansas River. You'll be able to get there by nightfall, but you'll have to say talking to people till tomorrow, probably.
Okay.
There's a hotel. It is it's like a tent hotel. You know what I mean? Like it's got a structure, but it's just burlap that's being used for the walls and that kind of stuff. So it's real rough. You can get a room for about 50 cents.
Is there a saloon?
Yes, there's definitely saloons here.
I want to go to the saloon.
Yeah, you can do some drinking tonight.
Yeah.
And then start your investigation tomorrow.
I'm getting too close to home. I need a drink.
You are starting to recognize stuff. Give me a luck check.
Boy.
Just good luck check or bad luck?
Depends. Do you want to run into somebody that used to know?
58, I made it.
Do you want to run into somebody you used to know? You could think about that. I could jump to them and figure out how far they're going this next day.
I think it'd be interesting. So yes,
Clayton Pierce. It's a prospector. This whole area is mainly prospectors.
Yeah.
And finding gold. And this is some fella that you used to live in Granite.
Do I know his name?
His name is Milo.
Giannopoulos.
No. Milo. Oh shit! I can't think. Give me a last name. It's not just stupid.
Garrett.
Yeah, that's a perfect name.
It's a real name.
I know. That's why I don't want to use it. Milo Garrett.
Otis.
Last name? Milo Otis.
Milo Otis would have worked too. You're too slow. Milo Garrett is he's a prospector. He used to know you and your family fairly well before the tragedy. He comes over and he says, "Well, I haven't seen you in like under 5 years."
Sounds about right.
He sits down and he calls the bartender to bring him each a drink. It's whiskey. He just wants whiskey. He's down it. Oh. Yeah. Luck ain't been with me, I tell you. He starts going on and talking about he's had 5 or 6 lost claims, blah, blah, blah.
Ouch.
This fella named Gulliver was just a jerk, blah, blah, blah. I saw your wife a couple weeks ago.
How did you know?
How is she doing? I always saw her in the general store up in Granite.
Wouldn't know.
What?
Been separated for 5 years.
Well, it's been good seeing you.
It's been good seeing you too.
He's like goes red. He's all embarrassed. He gets up. He just kind of wanders away.
Oh yeah.
So what's the
You guys.
stats on the shotgun?
God damn it, Tom. What the fuck? Where'd you get a shotgun? Is that Stalloid?
Yeah.
Are you giving it back to him?
I mean, I can tell you the stats. Here.
Do you want it back? Otto's asking if you want the shotgun back.
Okay.
If you put the purpose out of it,
There you go.
it should be.
They'll be in here as well. They'll be in there. Yeah, those are the toasty ones. I got those at one
America's
point.
favorite.
What are those?
Cheez-Its. They're kind of old, but they never were open, so.
It's America's favorite.
Who's this one?
Except
I
for
don't
the
taste
box.
the cheese.
I just taste the toast.
Exactly. Oh God!
Alright,
Get your shotgun
November
back.
12th, you guys. You got up that morning, it was a cold night, but you had bedrolls and all that stuff.
I do want to say, Jacali was wandering around just the general area of camp in the morning.
Okay.
She was just out in the distance, out in the trees, yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Perfect. The rest of you guys get up, you make a quick breakfast, and you can head on your way. It's only about half a day's journey to Centerville. Yeah.
Do I have to actually cast a spell to do the power check?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Because it's the first time you cast it. You can wait. You don't have to test it. You can wait till combat and hope for the best.
I don't think I want to contact you in combat.
You probably don't. Why? Have you figured that spell out yet?
Yeah, that's the day.
Oh shit. Okay, make an intelligence check to see if you even think
I'm
you know
in
how
the
to
James
spell.
Brown show.
I've already done the intelligence. Oh wait, no.
No,
I
I
haven't.
haven't.
Is there a spell for assessing power?
What do you mean? Like how much?
Like, because they have to do power checks to even, like, possibly.
I don't know.
No.
I'm not sure.
Didn't make the intelligence.
Okay, you don't feel comfortable trying to cast it. You don't think you're going to get the pronunciation correct. And the whole contact geek thing is also making you a little nervous. So you're unsure and you want to test, you want to try longer. So,
Alright.
go ahead and make your,
Can I switch to the D8 days with Ophelia?
give me a persuade check. We're going to straight make a persuade check. She's willing to help Weisswald. Weisswald literally saved her life. So she's pretty much given in to her as far as like
help there.
companions. She doesn't care, and you're male.
Yeah, but I helped. 41, so that's a success.
Where's his character sheet?
Male monkeys are the worst.
It is
The
a
worst half of
success.
the species.
It is a success. Alright, she is willing to teach you part-time.
Alright.
Where's half of
So
Well,
we're like 2d8 days.
Here's what to do. Roll 2 8-sided dice and then take the highest number. How about that? So either 3 days or 3 days. So it'll only take you about 3 days. So note that next date. Today's the 12th, so that'll be 15. And I think you've noted your next date that you have a chance, right? We were November 9th for you, weren't we?
Sure.
Weren't we? For something.
You're it now.
Yeah, because it was super fast. But had you learned that? You learned that awful shrivel spell. Were you learning something else? Candle communication. Yeah, make a check on November 9th. We hadn't checked on that one yet.
Oh. Do I get to hear about that?
Depends on if she makes it or not. She would have got that one. So then she gets a couple candles and lights them. We'll just walk across the room and see if it works. You got it? All right. Candle communication.
Otto's a walking armory at this point.
Where'd that sheet with the gun on it go? Oh, I already got it back from you, didn't I? Yeah. Let me get rid of this binder. It's a massive binder for the whole prison. So Weisswald, very quickly, camera communication. Oh, you did cast it. So this would have happened on the 9th, before you guys got together, because you didn't get together until the 11th. But I think Weisswald, did you tell them that you'd been learning spells from a feeling? Okay.
Because Stalloid and me were sharing that book before, so...
Okay. Candle communication costs a minimum 5 magic points, right? It's 5 to start. And then for every point you put in above that, it gives another 100 miles. So the first 5 gives you 10 miles. 6 will give you 110. 7 will give you 210. And 8 will give you 310. You don't want to cast 9 because that's what you have and you'll pass out even as you finish casting the spell.
I do have a question.
Good for communication.
Can you combine the distances? Like if somebody puts in 5, or do they both have to do the same amount?
It seems like each one will have to do the same amount.
Oh.
So you gotta set it up, and you each cast the spell, and then you can talk.
Oh wait. So I can't use myself as a relay and just like put all 14 in and just be like.
Hey, when did I lose a magic point? Oh, it was the gate, wasn't it?
That's back. Right? All your magic points should be back. Nobody's casting spells. You cast Candle Communication the night of the 9th. That was days ago. You should be full too. So you know how to cast that, and what it does is it forms a little. You can hear. It's not visual, but it's verbal. You talk through it. You lose a sanity point for casting that, Ashton. It's a little disturbing. That's weird. There's no wires. Nothing's connecting us. And here we are. She's way over there on the other side of it.
I lost some from the dribbling, didn't I?
Yes.
There's no tin can.
I only wrote down 9 glass.
Yeah, you shriveled the hell out of that squirrel. Or whatever. I'm assuming you're not using that in person the first time.
Did I miss something?
Variable. We're saying just a point for that. I'm assuming you would have minted out and just used 1 point.
Trees.
So we're going to say 1 point sign as well.
Okay.
You know, one day they're marrying woodpeckers, one day they're marrying raccoons, and next they're marrying trees. Just how it happens.
Damn. So once you cast the spell, it lasts until you blow the candle out.
Ooh.
So there's no time limit. It just goes.
It can be other fire sources, though, right? Like
Correct.
a cord.
Anything that there's flame. Yeah, well,
that will be.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you get a candle this tall, it's going to last you 10 or 12 hours, you know?
But
so,
even like
a lantern, yeah.
Even exploring like a cave, if we both have a lantern, we cast it going into the cave, and if we ever get split up, as long as one of us has a lantern,
it's a walkie-talkie.
We have a walkie-talkie.
You guys want TACnet, huh? Is that what's going on?
Yes.
Damn.
Now we can split the party.
It'll work out so good now.
Yeah, you get to lose sanity when you hear them screaming as they're being rended to pieces.
Yes.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, we're done. Let's get out of here.
Oh, and you can't, if we die screaming, you can't put it out, because that's also your life source.
Let's always listen
You
to the
blow it out and
positives.
then you come
That's
back.
right. That's true, yeah.
Well.
That actually could work. If you're standing right next to each other and then you're like, let's cast it, light them up. Yeah, technically that could work.
Does reverberation happen with this? Where, like, if you hold 2 flames next to each other, they'll, like...
Oh, feedback? Feedback.
Probably not feedback. There'd probably be a weird fucking
really
echo
terrible
that
on
would
your
be
mind.
Yeah, 12d10 sanity. What? You see other worlds. Anyway, so... You guys are heading on. You would reach Centerville in a few hours. You can continue on to Helena, PO. You learn that this sheriff, Marshal fellow, was here the other day. He was actually there, just yesterday. And he left this morning.
Keep riding.
You guys could push your horses, and you could reach Helena a little after nightfall, you think? Yeah.
Do I still look like a corpse?
You just look awful, dude. You're all bruised. You got tons of bruises on your face.
Since Weisswald has treated my face, does it look...
There's a
You
bunch
got
of bandages on it, yeah.
You look like a mummy now.
But, well, they can still see the yellow and purple bruises all over your head.
Okay.
So you don't look as bad with the bandages, but you look terrible. You got the shit beat out of you, dude. Like, oh my god. So, you guys what's the plan? You guys gonna push and try to find Pierce?
I don't know.
I would be down for that, but it's up to Otto.
Yeah, it's up to the group.
I guess it's up to Otto.
What's in the town?
This one was pretty much
Which one is
nothing.
it? Centerville's not really a town. There's a cemetery, a grocery store, post office. You pass a blacksmith shop, and you see a schoolhouse up the road. But this is mainly like a place for all the farmers to come to get their supplies. You know what I mean?
I'm willing to
It's
put
a
on,
town only in name only. Okay,
since I haven't treated.
so you guys will reach Helena a little after dark. It's 500 people, and it's like a tent town. But with like the tents have wooden structures holding them up. I don't know if anybody's watched the Fourth Tremors movie.
Yeah.
But the buildings in that were almost all literally like you got the frame of a building and you've used canvas and shit to make the walls because wood's expensive. It's more expensive than this. And this is a
And I mean,
the what?
The fourth Tremors movie.
and I mean,
It's a pretty good one actually.
I mean, tarp keeps the rain out too.
Yeah, it keeps around. Not the cold. It's pretty chilly in all these buildings. But
Hey.
who's got no luck in this group? And amongst all of you guys.
Probably me.
I guess
It's
Ben.
still Ben. What's your luck?
With them?
You're influencing this potential roll.
I have 70.
Okay, so Ben, if you guys are trying to find
It's
Pierce
always
that
me.
night, low luck means you find him, but you get there after dark. 50. Is that a success?
Yeah, 50.
Did you? Okay. You guys actually find Marshal Pierce. He is. How late did you stay in the saloon?
A long time.
So just kind of drinking and looking at and like staring vacantly into space, like
Too close to home.
thinking and thinking and thinking. You guys find Pierce. He's in one of the saloons in town. He looks lost, deep in thought.
Contact for how drunk I am.
No, I wouldn't think you would. Are you getting drunk? Do you want to get drunk?
Yeah.
I'm
You can.
trying to forget.
Yeah, give me a con check. If you don't make it, then your character is not going to be like trash, but he's going to
I
be bad
made
shit.
it.
Okay. So you are drinking steadily, but not to the point of inebriation, because Jack Parker could like still be around real close, and you want to keep kind of sharp for that, right?
Yeah.
Mysterious man walks in.